And Mr Deputy Speaker, we're certainly all very well aware of this government's lack of respect of our democracy in consistently refusing to acknowledge the sovereign will of the Scottish people to choose our own future. But it took a new turn this week with the government challenging, through the courts, the unanimous decision of the Scottish Parliament to implement the UN Convention of the Rights of the Child Bill and the European Charter Local Self-Government Bill. Would the Leader allocate government time to allow for a debate for this place to consider the democratic deficit that exists within these isles as a result of this government's determination to ignore all views but their own? And wouldn't he agree with me that there can be no doubt now that the only way for the people of Scotland to get their own government that they vote for is by exercising our democratic right to choose, starting by voting both votes SNP on the 6th of May?
Yeah.
As regards the sovereign will of the Scottish people, that was expressed in 2014 in a referendum, and it does seem that now would not be the right time to be considering this issue when there's the recovery from the pandemic to have. And I'm fascinated about the voting advice that the honourable gentleman gives. It doesn't seem to match the voting advice being given by Mr Salmond, who seems to be having the most interesting time in Scotland. I noticed from the Telegraph today that he couldn't even get the letters for his new party in the right order. I wonder whether the same may afflict the SNP. You never know what set of initials you may come up with next. But what the people of the whole of the United Kingdom want is good government for the whole of the United Kingdom and a balanced settlement that people accept. And it is really important in relation to the court case that the honourable gentleman refers to that we live within the boundaries that have been established and accepted, and that we operate within a system that is properly constitutional. It is not for one side or the other to arbitrarily change the devolution settlement.
We will make America great again.